Hi, welcome to Session 6, Hope for the Holidays. We're so happy that you could join us today. I am Felicia Comfort. I'm the social worker in Bend.
I'm Aaron. I'm spiritual and grief counselor in Bend.
And I'm Mandy. I'm the social worker in Lapine.
Well, we wanted to take this session to just really bring together everything that we've talked about in sessions 1 through 5 and really have a time to come together and make some memories for loved ones that we have lost. Thank you. The holidays bring many emotions for all of us. We often experience memories of times peppered with mixed emotions. These mixed emotions present us with many opportunities. The opportunities create a moment in which we may welcome and embrace our grief, or a moment in which we push our grief away. Today, we will join together to create a moment in which we honor not only the lost lives of our loved ones, but also a time to honor our grief. We hope this event creates an opportunity for you to make space for your grief, for those you have loved and lost.
God, for all those who woke this morning to the loneliness of bereavement, the empty bed or chair, an unaccustomed quietness, a life now incomplete, may they know your presence in the stillness of the day and through the love of friends who offer their condolence, and in the darker moments may they reach out to hold your hand and feel the warmth of the one who has already passed from death to life to welcome others into God's kingdom. Amen. During the holidays, it is often difficult to find ways to include your loved ones in any celebration that might occur. A beautiful way to accomplish this is to create a new tradition by using a meaningful centerpiece, such as a holiday wreath. Place 6 candles in the centerpiece. As you light each candle, read the words below. As we light these 6 candles in your honor, we light one for your sadness, one for our memories, one for our determination, one for our love, and one for our hope. We light this candle for our sadness. The pain of losing you is intense, and the grief we feel is so often so hard to handle. We want you to know that we miss you so much. We light this candle for our memories. There's so much we remember, your smile, your laugh, the good times and the bad ones too. When we were angry and when we were happy, all of those times that never could have been lived with anyone but you. We want you to know that we will always remember. We light this candle for our determination. Knowing you has brought us strength. We are changed because of you. Your life has made a difference in our lives. We want you to know that we will take the energy of your living to help us move forward in our lives. We light this candle for our love. The specialness that we shared with you can never be replaced, and our love for you will shine as brightly as this candle. We will pass that love on to others, and as we do, our hearts will smile because of you. We want you to know that we will always love you. We light this candle for our hope. As we move forward, we will carry with it the love, the hope for tomorrow. We will love each day with the optimism your life and your love has shown us. We will cherish life's precious moments. We light last this candle to show that we are here for you.
Okay, before we get started with our memory making activity, we're going to start off with a holiday poem. Every day without you since you had to go is like summer without sunshine and winter without snow. I wish that I could talk to you. There's so much I would say. Life has changed so very much since you went away. I miss the bond between us, and I miss your kind support. You're in my mind and heart and every holiday thought. I'll always feel you close to me and know you're far from sight. I'll search for you among the stars that shine this holiday night.
That's really nice.
Thanks. So today we're gonna make a couple ornaments to honor our loved ones. Sometimes having something like the candles or ornaments, or even doing something different maybe next year can be helpful. So we'll start off with this one. So I'll try to get close there so you can see it. So there's a little bit of yarn in the bottom, and then you'll see there's a tag here, and it has my grandma's handwriting on it. So this is an ornament I made for one of my daughters, and I'm gonna make another one that looks like this for my other daughter, and we'll walk through how to do that today. So you can put anything in here. You could cut up like clothing from your loved one. This yarn that I'm going to be using today, this came from a little stocking cap that my grandma wore the last year or so of her life, and my youngest daughter has kept it, so she was willing to part with a few strings from it for this project. So you'll want to get your clothing or whatever item it is from your loved one that you want to put in here. And these clear balls, you can get these from any craft store. These are plastic.
They are plastic. You could even order them online, Amazon. I'm sure anything online these days.
That's right. And they come in different sizes. And the top just comes off like that, which is pretty handy. And then I found a card in my daughter's baby book that my grandma had. She wrote at the bottom, "Love, Grandma Hagler." So I found this card, and I just made a copy of it. And I copied it on just plain paper first, and then I got this cardstock paper, which again you could get on Amazon or anywhere online or at a local craft store. And so I took the copy of the original and then copied it onto this pretty blue wintry color. So
I love that idea. I know in the past I've done like writing or stickers on these bulbs, but I think this idea with something personal such as you've done is so much more meaningful, because I'm not a crafty person. So the thought of making it so personal with your grandmother's handwriting and the actual yarn from a hat is just so lovely, and what a keepsake.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It's handwriting is one of those that's really unique to somebody. So if you don't have anything with their handwriting on it, that's okay, but it is a nice thing if you do have it to attach like I did here, so they know that this was Grandma Hagler's writing, and this was something from her hat. So it's a really nice way to make it very personalized to the person that you're missing.
Really lovely.
And then from the craft store, I just got some of this wire, and so they have lots of different types and options. And right now the store had this in silver and gold, and so I picked up gold. So you don't need very much. It comes with a lot, but you don't need very much because it's just to hang your ornament on the tree. And then you can use any scissors really to cut this out, but you can get some decorative scissors from any place if you want to do like a little scalloped edge on your tag or any type of edge. There's all sorts of different designs. You can see the designs there on the side. So
that's really sweet. You can see it here on the scallop from your example too. It's really nice.
Thank you. And then I've got my scissors to cut my wire. So
does that have a little bit of like wire inside of it then? Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's pretty flexible, nice. But it's more like firmer than string or yarn. But you could probably use string or yarn. Okay, so first we're gonna put the yarn in there. Would you like to do that? Thank you. So if you've got clothing, you could use like even the fun scissors to do like a little zigzag or scalloped edge on the clothing, or just a plain edge, but you might want to roll the clothing up to put it in there. If you have a tweezers handy, you can stick little tweezers in there to unroll it, so that can be helpful. We don't need it with the yarn, but that is something that you can do if you were going to put something a little bit bigger in there. I would imagine you could even do like maybe if somebody had costume jewelry, like some little earrings or a ring in there, that might look really cute.
Yep, I like that.
Lots of different ideas. Or even if you went on a special trip with your loved one, like say you went to the ocean, maybe you put some sand from your trip to the beach in there.
Maybe some seashells.
That would be really cute.
Yeah, that'd be my kind of ornament.
So, just going to use this one here. One of the things I like about crafting is that it doesn't have to look perfect to be perfect, because it comes from the heart. That makes it special enough. So I don't worry if my edge is crooked or if it doesn't line up exactly. That's kind of one of those things that makes it unique. There's never going to be another one quite like this. I'm going to grab my hole punch. I do need that. So if you have a hole punch, that can come in really handy. You just want to put a little hole up there in the corner to put your string in. Just going to get some of this string now. Much. And you can choose whatever length you want. You can always trim it afterwards if it's too long, or if you feel like it's too short, just cut another piece.
You have a lot of it. I guess we probably want to put this on.
Yep. Very nice. So I'm going to string the two ends through there first, and then through there. And then I'll just tie this together. Double knot, so I want to make sure it stays good. And then I'm just going to trim the little tails here.
I really like too that these are plastic, so I don't have to worry about dropping it and breaking it.
Yes, right.
I seem to be really good at that in my house. If anyone's going to break something, it's me.
Yeah, or when you go to pack your ornaments, or if you got an animal or a kiddo that knocks it off. So that is one of the nice things about it. And I think because it's plastic, it's lighter.
It's really perfect.
Yeah,
that's great.
There we go. So this is one ornament, and then we will we'll pause and make the next one. Welcome back. We're going to go on to our next ornament to create. So this one's a little bit different. We're going to use, we're going to make it look kind of like a little snow globe with a picture of our loved one in it. So you can see there's a little sticker on the back, and I've got some little white stuff in here that looks like snow and a cute little tag. So we're going to work on making a couple of these today.
Okay.
Okay, so first, this one has a little bit more supplies than our last one. So you'll want some pictures here. Can be, your loved one can be an animal, can be a person, your person might be a friend, a relative. The possibilities are really endless of who is important to you. And you'll want some different paper. So I've got a few different cardstock options here, cardstock paper here, and so I've got like just a couple little tags like from the craft store that we're going to use today, and some pens and markers, and a few different paper options, kind of some holiday-ish colors here. You'll need a tweezers, scissors. You can use some of the fun shapes as well. Hole punch. You can buy fake snow, or you can use just some Epsom salt. That is a good substitute. Some string. Your ornaments. A funnel. And a cup, and your wire for hanging your ornament. Okay, so first what we do is when you have your glass ball here, you'll want to get a piece of string, and it makes it a lot easier if you have somebody here to help you. So what you would do is just get like a piece of string to wrap around the widest part of the ornament. Then that way you know this will then be, you'll want to find a cup where the opening or whatever part you're going to trace is no bigger than this. So we're just going to use this cup. The string is bigger, and that's okay. So we have this cup, so we've measured it, and we have our cup then that we use to trace around our picture. Okay, so we'll do that first. We'll trace around our pictures and then get those cut out.
All right, I have a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Would you suggest using these for the ball picture?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it would hurt to use like one with like a funny edge, but I think it might be easier to get the picture in there.
And I'm going rogue, and I did use the cup, but I found that this might just be the best tactic for me. So I'm going to put Sweet Little Maverick in the bulb.
That's a nice thing about Felicia doing this her way, because it's different. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So I like it.
Thank you. And the problem with me in crafts is I'm a perfectionist. So as she was saying, it doesn't matter, you don't have to be, so that's hard for me. But that worked out just fine. I kind of free-handed it and cut it about the best that I could.
It looks great. So I'm going to take little sticker here. I had it written out ahead of time. So I'm just going to glue this to the back of this picture. Glue sticks come in really handy. They dry pretty quick.
Christmas mom.
Perfect.
All right, so it's just gonna fit.
Good job.
Okay. All right.
And this can be a really good time. This can be a great activity to do with family or friends. You know, maybe this is something as a family you sit down and do together, or maybe this is an activity that gives you some privacy and solace. So either way, this can be a really good time for some reflection.
It's very relaxing. I forget how nice it is to do crafts and just kind of drown out the day and just really be focused in on this special time.
Yep,
thinking
just
about your loved
making
one.
something. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll up the picture. It doesn't have to be super tight, but we're gonna roll it up to slide it here in our bulb. And that's where the tweezers can come in handy, so you can position your picture.
Make sure that you have it facing the way you want to, because I almost just put it in the wrong way.
That is a very good point.
It's going to be hard to get out.
It might be hard to get out.
So.
Do you want the tweezers?
A little. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do. All right.
And the nice thing about this, the Epsom salt, is because it's a little bit heavier, it can kind of help hold the picture up.
Well, it doesn't matter if you would have put it in wrong, because actually I just flipped it around.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's see here.
And this was nice. Mandy shared with me that she looked to get the fake snow, so to speak, and it was quite a bit expensive. So she found Epsom salt, which, how smart was that, and a whole lot less expensive.
So let's try this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
As you can tell, Mandy's a real crafter.
Look, see? He sits up in the snow now.
Wow.
See, it's perfect.
That's perfect.
All right. We're going to
Right.
put that on there. Okay, now your turn.
Okay.
Hold that.
So cute. I actually like the idea of the Epsom salt more because it is heavier than that fake snow would be. So it works better.
You could even get, like, there's so many different scents. You could get like a lavender one. That might be kind of nice. I don't know how long it would last, but that might be kind of a nice thing.
That's great.
And then if your snow piles up like mine did, you just shake it around.
Aww.
Yeah.
That is super cute.
Okay.
Should we put a little more in this one?
Sure, let's do it.
There's there's a dog in the oh, doesn't want to go down. All right, we're going to use the tweezers. Multi-uses for the tweezers. There we go. There we go. Takes a team.
Yes, yes it does. And you know what's I love about this picture of Maverick in the snow is he loves the snow.
Oh, that's even more perfect.
Yep, he
So,
loves bouncing around in the
This
snow.
is actually Mandy's dog that I made this for her. And on the tag, I put Merry Christmas, Mom. So, you know, what's nice is, you know, I have an animal at home, and honestly, it's another person to us in our home. So it would be such a sweet thing if we were to lose her, to have memorabilia like this for the Christmas tree one day, which hopefully is a long ways away, but I love that.
Very good. I like it. I'm
Okay.
glad we put more snow in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our pictures in there. We've got our snow in there. And then what we're gonna do next is making a little tag to go on there. What color do you want to use?
I like that baby blue, I have to say.
Okay. So you can do a combination of colors. You can do one, whatever you want. Get some scissors.
Just that Mandy doesn't mess around with the scissors. She has a lot here. And it's very fun.
One of the things that I've always loved about crafting is, like, if I make like a mistake, or to me it's a mistake and I don't like how it looks, I remind myself that sometimes some of those little imperfections is what really makes it perfect, like, because it personalizes it.
Yeah. I like that. I really liked how you said, you know, it comes from the heart. And this is a great way to be able to, like this one. So I just cut off the edge. But that's okay, because that's where I'm going to put the hole punch.
Yep, love it. And, you know, when I hang this up on my tree, what I'm going to see is the love. I'm not going to see that imperfection that you see.
All right.
Okay, so we're making the tags right now. So we've cut them out. I like to layer, so I'm going to do 2 on mine. Do you want to do 2?
I'm going to do that.
I love layering. Can you pass me the glue stick, please?
Yes, thank you. I think I might do it on the red.
Ooh, I like that. The contrasting colors are very complementary. I love that. That is a really cute design. I love it.
All right. You see, this is the perfection in me. I just keep cutting, and that's how I keep that one square. So,
At least you know that about
I
yourself.
do know that about myself. Very much.
So I'm gonna, this is where your hole puncher comes in handy. I'm gonna hole punch right here in the corner. I was looking at this picture here. I wanted to put the date on here. I was trying to think of
What a
when
good idea.
that was with me and Grandma. I want to say it was probably around 2008, 2009.
It was 2007 because I saw it on the bottom.
It
of the
was?
picture.
Okay, perfect.
I'm kind of a detailed person.
I love it. Oh, I love that. That looks beautiful.
Yeah. I think Maverick would like it too.
I think he would too. Very nice.
It's nice too with this purple glue. Just I know where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to see.
That is nice, huh?
I don't know about you guys, but I don't lick my Christmas card envelopes. I use a purple glue stick.
Mm-hmm. See, I'll get like a little foamy paintbrush wet.
Oh yeah, I've done that
and
too.
then do that. Yep, I won't lick them.
All right, got it.
Very good. So we both got our tags. Thank you. I'm going to cut some of the wire for us to hang these. When I look at this picture of me and my grandma, it brings back a lot of memories. We did not always get along, you know, but I talk to my grandma almost every day for as long as I can remember. Almost every single day I would call her or she would call me. Even when she started having some confusion and memory loss, she would call me every day, sometimes multiple times a day.
And then I just did a little ho ho ho, love Maverick.
Oh, that's adorable. I love it.
So, want me to hold this for you?
Okay, let's see here. So, I'm just gonna, so when I take my string, you can tie it any way you want. Like you could go through this way and through there and tie it. I'm just gonna fold my string in half and then I slide that through that hole. Then I slide it through that hole. And I feel like because these bulbs are so big, like it's okay that the tag is big.
Yeah.
And you know, nothing with these projects is set in stone. And sometimes that gives us some freedom. You know, so if, say, I wanted the tag smaller, I could just make a new tag.
Perfect.
Okay, that one. Good. Okay. And I cut your little string right there. I think this is really cute how you made it from him. You know, if you have like a friend or family member, this would be like a nice little treat for them. I know I have a friend who has lost a few animals this year, and you know, she's a fur mama, and she is just heartbroken. It's been really hard. And I got her an ornament last year when one of her pups had passed away. You know, animals just take up a lot of room in our heart.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you said it. That's very true. It's best to put your readers on when you're trying to do this instead of doing it without. Let me just say. But
very good.
two very special ornaments to put on her tree this holiday season.
Beautiful little snow globes. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think Maverick's going to like it too.
Yep, I love it.
Well, I hope you guys had fun doing that. I had a lot of fun.
I did too.
Fun doing it on your end, or just watching us, and then maybe you're going to do it at home at a later time if you didn't have all the materials with you. But it really is a therapeutic activity. And it's quite, what I also like is it's affordable. So it's not something that is expensive or...
And you might have lots of these items at home.
Yeah.
Like I had the whole punch.
Yeah, Mandy pretty much had all this at
The
home except for the
scissors.
bulbs, probably the
Yep.
salt and the wire.
Yep, that's
So-
about it.
Yeah. So it's really great. And, you know, she also brought these really cute little backdrops too that you could even add. Like this one had little bones on it and this little paw prints. And here was one with little cats. So, you know, these are scrapbook pages, but that's what's so nice is really it's just how creative and how intricate do you want to make it.
That's right.
So, a really fun time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now that we've completed our little memory gifts, which are really sweet, we just wanted to end with a prayer for the bereaved, and we thought this was just really it's simple, but says a lot. God of love and mercy, embrace all those whose hearts today overflow with grief, unanswered questions, and such a sense of loss. Grant them space to express their tears. Hold them close through the coming days.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you for joining us for this. We hope that any one of these or all of these sessions have been helpful for you. Please feel free to return to them at any point, or here's a resource for you. Thank you for joining us and sharing in this journey with us.
Be blessed this holiday season.